What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Woke Ebucks, and I'm back again with another video. So what I'll basically be talking about in this video is in regards to how your parents are holding you back from prospering in life. Like I mentioned in my previous video, most of my viewers are within the age range of 18 to 25. So generally, if you're in that age range of 18 to 25, you're in college. You're paying bills, whether it's credit card bills, car bills, everything. This video is meant to address those kids, especially that are in college, like I just mentioned. So you just recently graduated high school and you're about to enter into college within the next couple of months, or you've already entered into college and you're within the system of how things are supposed to go within the college system. You feel like your parents forced you, or you either feel like that or you have no understanding, in the sense that your parents basically forced you to go to college ever since you were young. You were brought up with this mindset that I have to go to school, like go through all the stages of school, elementary school, middle school, high school, then go to college, get my degree. Then from there, after I get my degree, pay off my student debt. And after I pay off my debt, then from there, come and work a job for 30 years just to be able to retire and receive all the benefits from the government and everything. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of propaganda that we were brought up to believe in society. But in reality, all of that is false. And what makes it even worse is that our parents also feed into that propaganda. Whether your parents are ethnic, like from different countries, or they're from here in the United States, they all feed into that propaganda that college is the only way out, when in reality, it's not. Your parents have tried to force you to believe that college is the only way for you to be able to be financially stable, but in reality, it's not. Not all of us in life are meant to go to college, but at the same time as well too, we can still be successful. There are some people that have decided to go against their parents. They didn't go to college. Instead, they picked up on a trade, and that trade ended up making them a lot of money, where they felt like they didn't need to go to college and they could become financially stable. Whereas others invested in their side businesses and made those side businesses become their main business, where they're profiting thousands, if not millions, per year. Others decided to pursue their acting careers. They took their talents to Los Angeles, Hollywood, pursued their careers. These people, they didn't listen to their parents. They decided to trust in their talents, and their talents took them to stardom, success, basically. We as people decide to listen to what our parents tell us to do. And I'm not telling you that listening to what your parents tell you to do is a bad thing, but sometimes in life, you have to be willing to risk it all and put all your cards on the table and see if trusting in yourself as a person, as a human being, is going to lead you to the success that you want to see in life. Sometimes as people, we have to realize that our parents are not going to be able to do everything for us, and that we need to step up and do things for ourselves. Our parents do try a lot for us. Ever since we were born, they've raised us, given us food to eat, given us clothes to wear. They've tried, but they can't do everything for us. And the fact that we believe that it's good to listen to them when it comes to going to college is not a good thing. Some of us aren't meant to go to college. Some of us are meant to work in trades, if that's where our specialty lies, though. Some of us are also meant to pursue our side hustle and make that into your main business. Some of us are also meant to pursue acting and other gigs. If you're good at basketball, you work on your basketball skills until you can perfect it up to the professional level and you go to the NBA. Not all of us are meant to go to college. And the sad reality about this is that your parents, the ones that are forcing you to go to college, will eventually end up turning on you if you decide to deviate from the way that society has shown us how to do things right. They will look at you as the son or the daughter that they didn't want you to turn out to be. But you know what? Like I mentioned in my previous videos, you have to embrace being different. You have to embrace not doing what everybody else is doing. As long as that yields you success, embrace it. There is nothing wrong in being different. There is nothing wrong in deviating from the way that society and its propaganda wants you to deviate. Because at the end of the day, if it's going to land you in success, then why deviate from it? Or why not deviate? Why not deviate? Why do you have to go put yourself in thousands of dollars in student debt just to become successful through a college degree? Does that make any sense? You put yourself in debt by going to school. You spend 30 years working in corporate just to be able to pay off that debt and become financially stable, when in turn, the money that you make after the 30 years is barely enough for you to retire with. Why put yourself through all that struggle? Why have to struggle your whole life just to become financially stable, and at the end of the day, you're not really financially stable? I don't know about you guys, but as for myself, I would never want to put myself in that situation. And that's why one of my purposes in this video is to make sure that all of you guys go for your purpose. Go for your talents. We, as human beings, all have talents that we are good at. The only difference between some human beings and other human beings is that some human beings will have a talent and choose not to refine and retune their skills, while others will recognize that they have a talent, but realize that if I don't refine or retune my skills, that I can lose it in just a snap of a finger. That's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Unsuccessful people realize that they have a talent, but are not willing to put in the work, while successful people realize that their talent can only take them so far, but if they don't refine and retune their skills, they will not reach the pinnacle. They will never reach the top. Always remember that the sky is the limit in anything that you do. The sky is the limit, but you can never achieve that limit, which is the sky, unless you work. Each and every single day, whenever you wake up, your goal, your purpose should be to grind. Grind, grind, grind. Because let me be honest, let me be frank right now. There will always be a time for everything in life. There will always be a time for everything in life, but there won't always be a time for you to grind. You're better off grinding and working towards your goals and purposes while you're young than for you to do it when you're 50s, in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and onward. Basically, when you're older, you need to put in the work now. But at the same time as well, too, like I told you, you pursuing your goals and your dreams will cause your parents to want to dissociate from you. This will cause your parents to not want to have anything to do with you, for your parents to kick you out of the house, for your parents to not like anything that you're doing. But let me be honest with you. If you're in this situation, you need to do what's right for you. But I'll be honest at the same time as well, too. Even if you're forced to go to college, go to college. But at the same time as well, too, keep your eyes open towards your goals and your purposes. Don't lose sight of that. Because at the same time as well, too, you can take it on as a side job or as a side hustle, while at the same time as well, too, still paying attention to school. And once that side hustle starts to make you more than school would, or once makes you more than what school and its profession, what you're going for, your degree, your major would make you, you need to pursue with everything in you so you can prove to your parents that you're serious. Your parents will not respect you until you give them a reason to respect you. If you show them that what is important to you is important to you, and you start to make a name for yourself, whether it comes to how much money you're making, whether you've decided to move out All those things will make an impact at the end of the day, but you have to start by now putting in the work. These things you won't achieve these things without putting in the work now. You need to start. It's 2020. We're already in the third month. Before you know it, this year is going to be over. And I know it makes it hard now because of all the things that are happening in society now with the pandemic that's out and everything. But let me tell you something. You need to continuously grind. You need to continuously put in this work, because without putting in the work, you're not going to achieve the results that you want to achieve. You have to continuously grind. In life, there is no quit. There is no say no. There is no die. You either make it or you don't make it. The sad reality is that the people from the side that are making those negative comments about you, even the people that are making the positive comments, they're not going to ask you how you achieved the results, or they're not going to ask you what you went through to achieve those results. They're going to ask you at the end of the day, did you achieve it or did you not achieve it? Let's say you set out a goal to make more money each month. So let's say that you set out a goal, like let's say that you're making $2,000 a month, and you set out a goal to make twice as much money within 1 month. So you're trying to go from $2,000 a month to $4,000 a month. And you're making $2,000 a month working, let's just say you're working 40 hours a week. So you want to work twice as much. You want to work twice as much. You're going to have to be putting in that double overtime amount of hours. And trust me, there are some places in corporate that make people work 80 hours. It's sad, but it is what it is. Are you going to put in twice as much effort to ensure that you're making twice as much money? Or are you going to complain and stay the same? That, my friend, is up to you. You have to make that decision for yourself at the end of the day. But let me tell you the truth. If you don't make the decision to change, but instead stay the same, you have nobody to blame but yourself. You have nobody to blame but yourself. If you don't know, it's because you lack understanding. But if you do know, then you have understanding of this world. That is the end of this video. If you liked it, make sure you go spam that like button, share this video with your friends, and leave some comments and tell me what you thought about it. We are out, and see you in the next video.